Hi guys, I'm Pablo Popovitch, this is Fred Moncayo. Moving on to our new technique. What I'm going to do now is we go back to that same position. I'm defending the turnaround, knee bar, whatever you call it nowadays. I know that's changed names of position. It has so many cool names nowadays. And back in the day, we didn't call the moves anything. So anyway, going back to the position. He turns around, start attacking. I flip the foot, I lock, I sprawl, I break. But now what's happening is the guy doesn't want to turn back into me because he knows I got the choke. Okay? So he stays in this position here. So what I'm going to do now is, once I feel like he's not going to turn back into me anymore, I'm going to switch my grip and I'm going to start working to taking his back. Okay? So I was here, I get the right hand in, and I lock it right on his chest. Okay? Now, watch my right leg, what I'm going to do with it. Instead of traditionally trying to manually put the hooks in, this side he's going to block. I'm not going to be able to put the hook in. And if I lift myself to put this hook in, which most people, that's how they think they will get the hook in, what I do is I break my grip and I give too much room for him to roll and replace guard on me. That's what good guys would do. So what I'm going to do now is totally something totally different. Is I'm going to shoot my knee through him here, and look at my knee. Lift up, Fred, real quick. Just lift up this one so they can see. Look how my knee is. My knee is in, just like that. Okay. So instead of trying to put the foot in, what I'm doing is I'm taking a shortcut and putting my knee in through. My grip is hand to hand. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this grip here right on Fred's chest to pull him into me, and as I pull into me, look how much room there is underneath him. That's how I'm able to pull this leg out, and I'm able to lock the legs most of the time without placing the second hook right off the bat. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lock my foot right over his hips, and I'm going to lock him down like this. Try to move, Fred. The guy can't move. And I got my good position here. From here, to get the second hook, what I do all the time, either start attacking the neck, he start defending, forgets about the hook, or I can stretch the guy and place the second hook in. So we went from getting knee bar to either choking the guy or taking his back. But you gotta have a feel for it to see how he's gonna react, because jiu-jitsu is just like playing chess. You fight the guy and you're attacking based on what he's doing. It's not all the time you're going to be able to do the same move, you know, and the situation is a perfect example of that. So as he goes, I flip, I lock hands, I sprawl, but now Fred wants to defend his back. He doesn't want to turn into me because I know I'm going to choke him out. So I shoot that knee through, have a good grip, pull him in. As I pull him, I get the hook. Make sure, one big mistake I see all the time is guy pulls the guy too much, and now the guy's on your side. You don't want to do that. You just want to bring him enough so as you pull him, there's enough space for you to place that hook, and make sure you lock the hips right on top of the hips. Quick detail here, if you lock it too low, he can jump to the other side as well. Now look what he's doing. He's attacking your legs. So go back, Fred. You want to lock your hips, lock the legs right on top of his hips. Now he cannot jump. By any means, if your leg's too low, you can always use your hand to push him and readjust yourself and relock. But that's where you want to be with this kind of position. You want to be right on top of the hips. And now you got good control of the guy. You do have a choke here. Boom. Okay. You do have the second hook to place so you can get the points. And from here, you can control the guy. You got so many options from here. A million things I can show you guys from here, but that's another day. So once again, I'm Pablo Popovitch. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. I try to make everything connecting, so trying to connect the dots between each position. So then I'm not all over the place. Hopefully you can use this in the room. Try to practice with your buddies in the academy, and maybe one day you do this in a tournament, win a tournament, hopefully. But thank you guys. Fred Moncayo. Thank you guys for watching.